Hello and welcome. We're here again. It's been a while, like month or so.
Yeah.
Just before the Congress, right for that to prepare a little bit of some go before going there. And we have plenty of options now because we missed so many big tournaments.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how's it been?
Well, to me, it's I finished my school semester, and then I started the preparation for my student in European Championship. This year, European Championship is easier because I have less students. Yeah. So in a sense, less competitive army, you may say. Yeah. But it's already at the gradually we are coming to the part. We need to be ready. I know that the one I'm preparing for, he's ready. I wouldn't tell the name. Yeah, and the other one is not very ready yet. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, Dusty Brook. So nothing special on my end. I was at my parents and just midsummer and stuff like that, and then nothing too special. I guess we can already post the links if there are some in chat. Wait. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, good. I guess this link is pretty good already in general.
Yeah. So
because they have the games there.
Yeah. So all the past tournaments, basically.
Yeah, you probably should post that one. Yeah, this one.
And there's this link.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, what?
What? Okay. Okay.
Weird.
Yeah. So we have as Miko has just mentioned, because we had a month break, so we missed so many events here. And as I can see, we missed Dutch Open.
Yeah.
And we have Hamburg Monkey Jump. We have Vienna Open. Those are the European tournament. And the other link Miko has sent is about Chinese Sea League. Of course, we missed something else for sure, but I guess those are already huge amount of options since we normally just talk about 2 games. So I kind of suppose the other options are probably unnecessary unless if you would like to suggest. Yeah. But yeah, we have a huge amount of options. And also in some of those tournaments, there are some interesting games and some surprises. Yeah. Yeah, Chinese Sea League this year is another difficult year to the European team. And in total 28 games, we actually just repeated what we did last year. We got in total 5 games.
Right.
Yeah, but in this sense, you may say, at least it's not better, because 3 out of 5 games we won against Southeastern Asia. So those opponents, they are also amateurs. They are not Chinese pro.
Right. Yeah. So we got only 2 games?
And they both come from Tongi. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is a pretty difficult tournament. And Andre lost all the games. I think our European champion lost all the games there. Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's plenty of games there, and then we have the 3 other tournaments.
Yeah.
Do you have any preferences? Or?
Yeah.
I guess we have so little people, so if you have any opinion, just shout and we will talk about that game.
Yeah, so I repeat, so we have Dutch Open, Hamburg Monkey Jump, and Vienna Open. Those are the European tournament and Chinese Sea League.
Yeah. Any surprises in any of the tournaments?
I guess the biggest surprise was I've told you that in that Monkey Jump that Sondi lost to Dave.
Yeah.
I guess that's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Other tournament, is there any surprise? Depends on the criteria on surprise. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that Lucan had a very strong performance in European tournament. Lucan actually is the winner of both Dutch Open and the Vienna Open.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, it's so quiet. So, like, what game would you talk about if we have?
Yeah.
We should decide.
I almost didn't pay attention to this Hamburg tournament. Yeah, I did pay attention to Dutch Open and Vienna Open because those are the European bonus tournament.
Yeah. Oh, 6 rounds.
Yeah.
We have like 3 days or?
3 days, yes.
Yeah.
So each day 2 rounds. It's like Paris.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's kind of better than 5 rounds.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just it takes more time. Yeah, take 1 more day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so too many players. So that means 1 more night accommodation. So more cost. Especially it happens in the Netherlands. So it's costly.
Yeah, and it would be hard to do like when people are working. So I guess summertime is a little bit better for that. So but some people might have a vacation, but
yeah.
Yeah,
today is really quiet. I guess most people doesn't know that we restarted today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, how about we find something ourselves? Miko, actually, you can pick. Which one will you be interested in? Is that open? And there, I guess the Vienna Open probably is the strongest one. Yeah. So there's because all the the players from Chinese C League, they actually come back for this tournament. Yeah. So there's Lukan and Stanislav. Tanguy is there. Yes, I remember there's also Benero somewhere. Yeah, if I remember correctly. And Ultimate, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a pretty strong tournament.
Which one should be?
Yeah, so you know that Lukan wins this tournament, which actually means Ultimate didn't.
So this is kind of like the final?
No, there's also the final result. You can look at the war list here. Yeah. I think Ultimate dropped 2 games.
Oh.
Yeah, Ultimate also lost to Stanislav.
Okay. So also like Lukan Stanislav would be kind of like the final.
Yeah, but Lukan lost that one. Lukan lost that one, but won the tournament because in the last round, Stanislav lost to Benero.
Right, yeah, that kind of 3-3.
Yeah, so Benero gradually climb up from, let's say after the pro qualification, he gradually climb up. Yeah, I guess it has to be we pick.
Yeah, we pick. So
yeah, which one you'll be interested?
Well, since Tanguy was doing good, should we talk about Tanguy's game?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah,
which one? Maybe some of that Tanguy won. Do we have options for that?
Yeah, I need to check.
Well, this is 5 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, then. Well, there we have Tanguy for Lukan.
Yeah. So we have Tanguy lost to Lukan. Tanguy beat Yuza, and Tanguy lost to Lukan. And Tanguy beat Alien. He won Cheyenne. And the last round, he beat Shukai or Kirby. Yes.
Oh, you can play Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah.
Oh, they have also Ho Chi Minh. That's also an interesting name.
I suggest you pick a game from Ho Chi Minh against either Stanislav or against Lukan.
Yeah, let's talk about Stanislav Ho Chi Minh.
Okay, sure.
Seems like a tight game.
So. Yeah, okay. Yep. Last one. Okay. Why they read the rank twice?
Oh, because it's like this is the name and then that's the rank. So
Okay.
they put the rank also to the name.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is
Vienna Open. Yep. All right. Okay, yeah. So this tournament happens right after those guys they finish the Chinese C League and they come back just a couple of days and then it is the Vienna Open.
Yeah.
In a sense, they are in shape for sure. In another sense, they didn't get much rest and there's a jet lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess they actually showed that they are in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this game together. I didn't know much about this game. Let's see. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's start over. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I find this kind of Komoku looks a bit odd.
Right. Although, like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
nowadays, but
yeah, it doesn't just looks
rarely
odd.
seen.
Yeah.
It's still, I guess, it's still about like how we learned Go before AI and like how Komoku should be like facing like different directions or whatever. And, like
I have seen Komoku face to each other often.
Yeah.
Both Komoku face to the opponent side are rare.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just looks weird. I don't think it's important.
Yeah.
Okay. Directly Tanuki. Yeah, normally here black can play this kind of Fuzaki. For example, if black next move play here, I say okay, black has a specificity that I'm playing the Komoku like this. And he just plays this one and Tanuki. I don't see any kind of a specific preparation. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's anything.
Yeah. Maybe it could also prevent just the game to be like same as always. So now at least the board will look a little bit different.
Yeah, it's different. Okay. Yeah, I know that Stanislav spent a lot of time to study different kind of Fuseki. So I guess he doesn't mind about this kind of shape. I wouldn't like white this kind of shape. This kind of shape is a little bit difficult to handle. Of course, the black separate means the white we're gonna get this stone incentive. So there's a price for black to pay. That might be the reasoning black hesitate. I might actually prefer if I were black, I just go back. Yeah, because then this cutting point exists. I have more freedom on this side, and this problem is your problem. I have a solid connection here anyway. But I suppose teaming will probably do this. Right. Yeah, because I sometimes go backwards. Teaming never go backwards.
Yeah.
I'll push there first. Okay. Shouldn't that be this one directly? Okay, push first. Aha. Yeah, so black is saying, even if you defend, I can still push and cut and I get something from here already. But then for this sense also there's this kind of stuff existing. White also doesn't have to answer you. Yeah. So what doesn't answer white to play here? Okay, I expect white doesn't answer. I didn't expect white to play here. So white is preparing for this kind of stuff. it's pretty rare that we are so early in the game and they are already speaking something very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very okay. Because here they're so wide here. They kind of stuff very attractive, and they're talking about this kind of stuff in a very narrow area. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Chaos.
Hello. Interesting. Okay, but even if we say, okay, there's so many interesting area on the board, Black cannot ignore this. Yeah.
Some cottage before Congress. Yes.
Oh, so Black ignored the invasion and escalate. Possible. Okay, but from here, this game can be anything. Yeah, because this game, from the very start, we come to the chaos. Okay. Yeah, this is something, if I were Black, this is the last thing I want to see. Yeah, okay, but there's no way Black will gonna defend the corner, so Black will gonna come from this, from that area for sure. Yes.
Yeah. That's a reading competition.
The word says he has a plan. I don't see what is exactly is about the plan, so I'll just answer yes. And I still don't see what the plan is, so I will just play shape. Yeah. He just play shape, yes. Okay. Yeah, and then Novi up. Yes. What is your plan? I still don't see what is the plan here. Yeah. This I expect, but you pay so much, so I will. Yeah, I'm fine with you. This kind of connection now. Yes.
Connection.
Oh, so he said no. Okay. I actually expect Black just answer here because I'm fine already. Because like this, I actually expect something just like this, and then my corner wouldn't die because of this kind of connection, and I earned quite a lot here.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm fine, and I didn't expect Black say I'm not fine. What? Black say I'm not fine. That's what he's trying to say. I see. I guess yeah. Often when we actually stream consistently, we have many users from, the viewers from North America. For them, they are used to this kind of stuff.
Right.
From the very start, we have to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the thing is, the instinct is white just Atari and go down. That happened? Okay, and go down here. But the problem is like this. And there's no ladder. Yeah, because you have another one, but there's still no ladder. And Black will gonna win this side no matter what. Yeah, that's what Black is talking about. But okay, we just look at this. For example, is this really good to Black, or how good is this to Black? I'm not sure. This is already a potentially a deal. That is hard to say actually. Yeah. So Black take this tough attitude. You can see this kind of stuff. Black take this kind of tough attitude with shortage of liberty everywhere. He is saying it works. And then it works doesn't necessarily mean it's good here. Yeah, so I can potentially see this kind of stuff. It works, but it comes to a trade. Yeah. So what in the game did this Atari? I suppose what just do this? He tiger? Or he just connect? Yeah, he connect is better. He connect, you have to Atari and he go down, do this and continue. Yeah, so he will just simply connect. Yeah, that's how I played. Tiger up. Tiger up. I think connect is better than tiger up because this might give the peep. Yeah, so it still comes to this. Yeah, so this tiger is not as good as connection. Yeah. But yeah, it is in general this kind of trade. Okay, there's this kind of peep, but white is actually saying, I have the honey on the first line. You don't have the clamp. So even if you have the pip, there's not much you can do. That's what he's trying to say. Still, I don't think to leave this option is a good idea. Yeah. But overall, talking about this thing, I guess I prefer black, but very limited. Yeah, because black get cash. Normally, I wouldn't complain if I get cash. Those four are not captured yet. Yeah. Right away? Okay. This book was very straightforward language. I'm sorry, I forgot. So this is round 3. Okay, this might be the reasoning. Yeah, round 3, because normally you speak that straightforward. Here you can see also here, very straightforward.
This looks like one of my game with Oota. Like one corner and it's just like expense.
Yeah. Well, nowadays, in my training game with kids, this also happens. Yeah. So we just directly compete even from one corner. Yeah. Already exchanged that. So then black. I hope black has some specific plan here. I don't see it. Yeah. Then why do you exchange that? Yeah. Then unnecessary. And I strongly doubt about the necessity to play here right away. This is so wide a board. Actually, I'm more attracted to this game, actually. Yeah. This 4 is not that big. Especially, you wouldn't really impact this area. Even if a peep might have this one, you wouldn't impact the area much either.
Yeah.
So I did dislike this choice, for sure.
Yeah. So now we have a stick.
Yeah, so you have to run and white automatically get both sides. No, but yeah, like this choice, I really dislike it. Now this peep exchange in comparison is a small issue already. Yeah, this one is too direct. Yeah, you can see white is so comfortable, right? Yeah, white just push and came to completely fix this area, and then came to take territory here. Black just run this thing, and you still have to run. This part, I guess white is the advantage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And white Tanuki. Now white keep doing it, okay? Which still makes sense because this cap is really big. But okay, gradually we are coming to the area. Miko earlier asked me what did I do in the during this break. Let's say away from our stream. I answered to Miko about what I worked. I didn't tell Miko about what I've entertained. Yeah, I watch a lot of F1, and I know that you don't like it because just it's just round. What are they doing?
Yeah, well, I watched it when Mika Häkkinen and Kimi Räikkönen were.
Okay.
Because it came from TV and we were like watching it as a family. So.
Yeah.
Of course.
So you know that. Okay. Yeah. Formula One. There's a pit stop. Yeah. Pit stop because you have to enter. It's different from that time. At that time, there's also you need to add fuel into the car. Now you can't add fuel.
Oh.
You can't. Yeah. Okay. Nowadays, you enter there, you need to actually change the tire.
Right.
And it's mandatory to change tire at least once.
Yeah, I guess it was before too.
Yeah.
But why do you not need fuel anymore? Are they just better with fuel? So they.
Oh, why is that? I forgot why is that. There's a reason, but they stopped doing that.
Okay. Better cars? I don't know.
I actually forgot the reasoning. I'm sorry. Yeah, that part I forgot reading. But okay, anyways, there's still the pit stop, and the pit stop you're gonna change the tire, and the timing there matters because some teams say okay we just call our driver to come in first, and then he can have the new tire to actually run one more lap than the opponent when they are using the old tire. So this lap we can actually go faster. So initially they are 1 second behind, and then after they are both out of the pit, he can actually overtake that guy. So that timing matter, and the other team knows he's doing that. So the next lap, I immediately react, or maybe he say, okay, so we are behind anyway, so we're gonna actually make our this stint much longer. So that means we'll be behind, but our tire will be much newer for the next stint to overtake. So that kind of timing for pit stop is actually crucial in modern F1.
Yeah.
Here we are already entered the timing for the pit stop, and here the pit stop is Tanuki. Yeah, both sides actually already can consider when I'm gonna Tanuki, and will Tanuki be good, because this one is so big. Yeah. The thing is, the black-white cap is also so big. Yeah. So here we gradually come to the land about when and how we're gonna Tanuki. Yeah, that's a pit stop here. Normally in this kind of attack and defense, that pit stop is crucial. You can't just enjoy this kind of attack too much. Yeah, at some point you need to enter the pit. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so black is not interested in pit stop. What is this? So black has a point. So black says my peep here is doing something. I still don't see Atari. What he's doing? I don't quite understand. Why do you Atari there? Yes. Okay.
But you still don't have center there, like on the second line, so.
I still don't see what he's doing. Yes, and as well I just Nobi on his turn here. Okay, I will just the Nobi because I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
So he want to do. I can understand if he want to do this, but there's no connection. Yeah, there's no connection. We can extend this one, and then for example we cut. There's no connection. There's just a code here.
Yeah.
There's no connection. And if he connect here, we connect this one. You don't have a connection, and what is this? So this is nonsense. And if you say, I can't see what else you can say.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I believe black intend to do this, but then there's no connection. So to me, white shouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but white play here. White is saying, you go out where you can go. Yeah, the outside is my country anyway. That's what he's trying to speak.
Right. So not even call here. So like,
yeah, he's trying to prevent even that call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it also makes sense. And yeah, so what black is doing? Yeah, so he just get those two stones there. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, that's Sunny.
Yeah, sure. Okay, finally something else. Yeah,
those exchange are very confusing. I don't think black has proved his point about okay, initially he peep and then he make the chaos here and all those exchange is beneficial. I don't think black did it. Just some exchange and then continue. And probably those exchange, as I can see, black probably lost a bit. Not by much, a bit. And he approached from here. White wouldn't complain about this because white has a high stone here. This side is not that big. And the question is just about will white just simply answer and continue, or will white do something drastic to separate? That's the only question. I'm the yes man here.
Yeah.
So I will just answer.
Yeah.
Unless it's Sunday stuff. Some Sunday stuff can be either.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he also say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's normal. Now white can actually choose to Tanuki already. God, this is so big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a big move as well. And white want to keep the pressure. From black perspective, black has two options. Either Tanuki or fight back. Only those two. I don't see any other option here.
Yeah.
But this one you have to read a lot. This one you have to read a lot here because this one this one means a 2-space jump here and Ogema shape here. Can black handle the shape? What will be the life and death situation inside? You have to read a lot. So personally, I prefer this one.
Right.
Not like saying this one I can't read it. Rather, this one in case it may not work, then this will gonna put black group in real danger. If it does work, but just answer. Yeah, so still it's not a big deal to white because white this group is rather strong. So probably I prefer Tanuki. This is also sort of tanuki.
Yeah.
But now white will take this.
Yeah.
Yes, Stanislav is very different from me. Stanislav doesn't want to just let the opponent easily pass the exam. That's a risky one though, because black might, those two stones are not that big. Black gets this thing strong, this will be a real one.
Yeah.
So this one is a very risky one.
Yeah.
But black also here, that is easy. I expect black simply just do this. And white break the shape here, but this one can hardly be completely separated, as I can see. Then black fight back. For example, black I may just resist a bit. And if white do something like this, we just let those two go. Yeah, so I don't see a problem here. But you know here, what white worry about is I cannot really get much from here, from black this weakness, and then this problem is explored. That's something white worry about. This KMA might be easier for black to handle his own problem. But then white has nothing to worry about. Yeah, white just answer you. Yeah, so I dislike this KMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just want to make sure he's all connected.
Yeah. Right.
So yes, mainly for about that kind of point.
Yeah.
But to me, that's not a problem.
Right.
Yeah, so white just keep saying your dragon is under pressure, you have problem, you need to go back. And black saying I'm fine.
Yeah.
And cut from here. I thought black would cut from here.
Yeah.
White answer and then make it live.
Yeah.
And to me, I already get a lot from here. And this white, I don't understand what exactly it is. So initially, I actually appreciate everything black did, but I didn't expect black cut here. Let me see. I mean, if it's brutal and it will come to something good, it's fine. Will it come to something good?
One of those two dies, then it's.
That will not gonna happen. The first thing I see is white, black will gonna pay a lot of territory. For example, white just attach here.
Yeah.
This is the first thing I see. You need to answer, and then you first pay a lot of territory.
Yeah.
And this stone you can't capture it, so I'm not sure if I'm with black this aggressive tactic.
And could you even connect here?
Connect here?
Yeah.
And Nobi here, you're decent. And Nobi here, this looks dangerous, but if you do this one, possible. If black still do this, you get a connection. But you know black wouldn't die. Still black wouldn't die here. But yeah, here white might do this. Like this to connect. Yeah. Okay, he chose to Atari. Okay, I thought this Atari is exactly what black want. Okay, so he has some different reading. Let's see. Okay, so black look like black we're gonna hunt it from here. I'm not sure this one. I'm not sure if white. I'm with this white. Yeah, black will definitely answer here. And keep pushing. Yes. Okay. Yes. This is a very dangerous way to play. A very dangerous way to play. Yes. Here he takes the.
Has a bit similar idea than mine, but
So here he's saying if you dare decent, he has the Atari, go forward, this one the bench.
Oh, right.
That's what he's saying. So he said you dare not do that. And also this one doesn't work either for the exactly the same reasoning. Yeah, that's his reading. I see his reading. So white pay actually quite a bit price here to put black this group in trouble, and he earned territory here.
Yeah.
It's valid, just it's very tight. Okay, let's see how it continues. No, I played there. Black plays this one anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, this is yours.
Oh, that's my variation. Okay, so white put this one. Yes. Yes.
The shape is.
Yeah, the shape is ugly, but he is claiming he can capture those.
Okay.
Yeah, he can capture those.
Yeah.
It's true. That's why he chose this ugly shape.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
The problem is if black answer here, you decent, he can't connect. So this one is not sending against the top. So black will answer here. Yeah, let's see. Black plays push.
Yeah. So no. But this is not set.
That's not sending. Yeah. Okay, nothing happens around here yet. Yeah. Why this thing is not alive and they fight here? I mean, okay, let's go back a little bit.
Yeah.
This one, this is not Sunday. Okay, black is saying, I take away your liberty, you can't capture me. Anyway, okay, I see what black is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally, yeah, I guess it might be because, yeah, I have talked to Timmy a few times. I understand Timmy's way to think. Yeah, so this makes sense. And he's saying, yeah, you can't capture me. And white say, this is Sunday. And black say, no, that's not Sunday. That's not Sunday. I agree. And he got a connection.
Okay, yeah. So black was more clear-minded here.
Yeah. Gosh. And he make a call because he cannot connect anymore.
Right.
Okay. You know what is lucky because this area to me white messed up.
Yeah.
But white still have this call option and with this kind of message. That's why you know in messy situation you can afford to make mistake.
Yeah.
Because I make mistake. There's as long as I'm not completely out of option. So here, yeah, I can still fight. Even if this area, you just look at this area, it come to call is terrible. But we have this kind of dragon in play.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this so black is aiming at the corner here.
Yeah.
But this code, just talking about this code itself, I am not I am a white ally.
Yeah, it's very hard to be.
Black relax.
Well,
okay, I thought black can be harsh. Black relax. Because we can see that how ugly this connecting code shape is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought black was gonna keep fighting. Like I put here. I expect actually black keep fighting. Yeah, you connect here on the Terry, and this whole thing is not alive.
Yeah.
And black let it go. Black feel good already? Oh, even like this, white doesn't give, okay? Yeah, so white is saying he will lose the call.
Yeah.
And okay, I also need to admit this exchange actually is a forgiveness to white. Black could have invaded the corner and leave by connecting this group and force white to connect in dummy. This is actually not a positive exchange. Yeah, so black try to get more from here. Okay.
Maybe this is the way to like just leave quickly here and then finish the call.
Well, Yeah, I understand what black is doing, but all the code threads are gone.
Mm.
Wait, okay, this is not right. So black realized earlier he probably shouldn't make that exchange. So here he's trying to get more from here, but there's a code ongoing. This code is big. I mean, okay, let's come back here. This one, I'm fine with this exchange. But okay, this exchange, I'm not sure. There's this wedge.
So that's why he continues there.
Yeah, that wedge is the problem. This exchange hurts a lot. Yeah, if black just leave in the corner, those two stones doesn't matter. Now those two stones does matter. Yeah, that's the reason he continued. You're right. And he fixed like this.
And now call?
Yeah, now call. I will still say call because black is alive already.
Yeah.
And black is trying to get everything from this corner, which lost him a lot of code thread and put this group in danger. So he eventually need to solve this group in Gote and white get another move here. Okay, but I need to look at why this move. Why can't white just connect? Because black will push anyway. Yeah, because you honey, he connect. Yeah, so white cannot connect. So now it come to a real goal. Okay. Yeah, but now white is the one who has code thread in this area. Yeah. That's very annoying.
Yeah. Those blacks.
Yeah, where's black code threads?
This one?
I will let it go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, white does have code. Yeah, white has a right to say continue. Yeah. Yes. This one.
Bit better than the earlier one, I guess.
This one I feel like white should pay it. Yeah, white paid. Initially, I feel like white in this area he messed up. He was in crisis like this. I think he's out of crisis.
Yeah.
We can't say white again here because white paid twice. This whole corner he paid, and here he paid this as well. He paid twice, and he win. And then in exchange he wins the call here. Yeah. So I wouldn't say white again. White probably even still overall lost something, but white is out of crisis. Yeah. To me, what that black could have gotten a better result, and so to me, this exchange is a problem. Yeah. Yeah. So that. Oh, this connection. I hope he doesn't regret this connection, because if those two are dead, potentially that's 2 more points. I hope he doesn't regret this. I mean, normally this is red feeling. Yeah. But so give those two stones more life. But will those two stones have a life eventually? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like, I just watched some movie introduction. Yeah, some people is dead already, and then you say, okay, this is actually the sugar you like, the candy you like. So yeah, you feed him. What does that mean? He passed away anyway. So to me, this actually here this is a situation. Yeah, normally people's instinct is to connect, but that can easily be 2 more points. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like 2 more points.
Yeah, 2 more points.
Okay, but now the board finally comes down. Yeah, initially it's good for white after black run here, but white really messed up here big. Yeah. Yeah, and black again here twice. It's I have no idea about how the whole situation. It feels like initially black messed up and then white messed up. Yeah. Black play endgame like this. You need to prove you have something here, otherwise this exchange is a loss.
Mm.
Oh, he says there's something. Okay. Which is but this honey, I'm not sure. Yeah, so he. But okay, this one just exists anyway without those. Yeah, honey, and yeah, I mean for this card just exists anyway. I strongly thought about this exchange.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is like Kosumi block, and you do this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, white is playing tight endgame. Yeah, normally Stanislav is good at this kind of situation. I still remember very clearly that the pro qualification game he played with Luka in the final. Yeah, in this kind of tight situation, he knows okay to play on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what? Two stone lottery?
Because capture is thin. Capture is thin, and you probably can only empty triangle. So that's really big.
Okay,
Yeah. So
Also,
I understand that.
Yeah, I was feeling like that's also big, but okay, yeah, I see. Yeah.
No, there's nothing. I think black misread here. Yeah. He probably didn't lose much from that.
Yeah, giving that punch.
But so he got this one instantly, but he lost this one. Hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably is fair. Oh, don't plug it that much short on time. Okay. Connect this one. Yeah, so connect this one looks small, right? Because you have those choices, especially this running.
Yeah.
Connect this one looks definitely small.
Yeah.
Okay, but eventually he still get this. Okay. Click that. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, so this is the kind of close game we are looking at, huh?
I see. Yeah. I remember too.
Just a review last here. We are talking about this. Wait, okay, so this kind of small end game it matters. So what do we have? 2 points, 1 point Sene, 1 point Gote, 1 point Sene, 1 point Sene. Okay. I will probably do this one. So to make sure I can get it.
Right.
Yeah, this one. Oh, he honey and he tanuki. What? Okay, yeah, Jimmy doesn't have time. Oh, that's actually kind of, yeah, that's also kind of like 1 point instantly or 2 points. Depends on how you define it. So this push. This push from distance is a problem. Yeah. So you need to answer this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very accurate. For this 1 point. Okay. Oh, then black means this one is huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this one you have to throw in. Yeah, because that's just 1 point. Yeah, this one you have to throw in. Okay, this one is huge. Oh. And now it comes to this. And what does the answer, see?
Yeah.
I know that this kind of thing can happen. Yeah, especially when you play with standard stuff, you don't take this attire as granted. So black has to take the go, yes, and white has go threat.
Yeah, so
and black can only answer. And white keep fighting. Okay. So that 1 point matters.
Yeah.
And black can only do this. What is this? this one white should just connect the call. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just saying that he has more threats.
Or is this Chinese rules? So
Chinese rule, yeah.
Yeah. So
is it Chinese rule? I don't know. Dutch open. Sorry, Vienna open.
I don't know, but that feels like Chinese rule thing that you fight for the core and play it on it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just AI board stuff, I guess. So actually, the game end here.
Yeah. And, what was the result?
So white plus 1.5.
1.5.
So it's very close in the end.
Yeah. So I guess Ho Chi Minh could have won, but like he messed up in
small end game, and he doesn't have because he doesn't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very tight. I think here white messed up way too big in this area after the early game success. This area he messed up way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he messed up here, so that actually come to this close game.
Yeah.
And you can see here, when do you attack in this kind of small end game? When do you attack? It matters a lot. Yeah, but I don't blame Timmy here. He doesn't have time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one is a huge one. I'm actually wondering if black has thrown in here. Would he have won it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this throw in is huge. Basically, if we come back here, let's see. Sorry. Throw in here, even if white can get this one instantly, white dare not take. White has to take this one. Yeah, if you take, that means the black will get this one instantly. You need to come back to this. Yeah, so this one is 2 points, and then black will get this 1 point instantly. Okay, actually, let's say it's similar. And then black will still get this Atari, and white will still fight and win this goal. So eventually it will still be like this. So black basically get this one. Actually, in the end, it might be similar.
True, yeah. Only difference is this.
Yeah. Okay, I guess white will probably win it no matter what. Yeah, but that's because of these early game choices. Where is it? This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 4 stones is rather small. Look at this kind of board. And white black insists on dragging this thing out, and white dominate the center, white get territory on the right side, and black need to actually worry about the group entire game. Yeah, so this area black really shouldn't do it. Yeah, this one black 100% tanuki. Yeah, but in the end, I think in the end when it is that tight, I'm not sure black might actually have a chance to win it. Yeah, because it's so tight there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but this game is round 3. That might actually affect the quality a bit. Yeah, because both sides mess up something. I don't think. Yeah, let's say because Timmy is also a good teacher. You ask him here, maybe to move earlier. Okay, this board, what black should do? I don't think he will say we should run the 4. Yeah, as a teacher, he will definitely tell you we're not gonna run the 4. And if he's playing other round, I don't think he will gonna run the 4 either. Yeah, this round his mind is not very clear. It's game 3. Yeah, maybe you're gonna say, so the top players in round 3 can also play better. Of course. Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess that's pretty much I want to tell about this game. Yeah. Today our chat is really quiet. Yeah. Really quiet. I almost didn't see many people speak here.
Yeah. There's only 2 persons speaking.
Yeah. But let's post the So those 2.
Wait. The chat is also like a little bit broken for me. I guess I will refresh. Yeah, crickets. And link.
Yeah, no, the EDF. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So yeah, let's post the open again. Yeah, we have some more people now. I guess we can actually make a choice this time.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay, I'll start in 1 minute. Yeah, give your suggestion quickly. Hopefully.
Yeah. I guess we can snooze another time, and it will take a little bit more longer.
Yeah. But okay, yeah. With
seem to have a bit less people watching than usually, maybe something. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have many people doing their summer things and
Yeah.
As we were like already 1 month, so it's understandable.
Right. Yeah, but that also means yes, here you give the suggestion, that likely will be the one we're gonna pick for the next game. So yeah, let's say give us your suggestion, please. We have so many tournaments, so I will still repeat. We have Dutch Open in late May. We have the Hamburg Monkey Jump in early June. We have Vienna Open in late June. And actually, it is in between the Hamburg tournament and the Vienna Open. We have the Chinese Sea League. Yeah. Chinese Sea League, we don't have all the games. We only have the games that is actually posted from that page. Yeah, I think it's mostly Lucan's game and maybe Stanislav games. I didn't check everything. I know there's Lucan's game for sure. Yeah, from the Chinese Sea League. This one, yes. Oh, there's Andres, Stanislav, Lucan. Okay, so we don't have a Tanguy. Andres,
Stanislav, Lucan.
Hey, is Tanguy your teammate? Okay, okay, there's Tanguy's game.
Tanguy, Lucan, Andrei, Stanislav, Tanguy.
Okay, good. Okay, so Tanguy get to catch up at least.
Andrei, Stanislav, Tanguy. Andrei, Stanislav, Tanguy, Lucan.
So Tanguy missed the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so we only missed 2 games from Tanguy. We have all the rest from Chinese Sea League. 1 vote for Lucan game. Okay, Lucan played all those tournaments except the Hamburg tournament. Yeah, Lucan played all, so you'd better be more specific. Yeah,
Lucan is playing way too many tournaments to see that.
Yeah, so talking about, let's say, upcoming European Championship, Lucan is definitely in shape. He's playing tournament all the time. Yeah, I know that even the past weekend, if there's no this kind of big tournament, he's still playing in some Czech team championship. Yeah, so he's playing tournament almost every single weekend.
Yeah. And that's how we get him to Finland too, because he's playing all the tournaments. So.
Yeah, so fine, we can talk about the Lucan game, but be more specific, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Chirp.
It can be Dutch Open, it can be Vienna Open, it can be Chinese Sea League. Because Lucan played in all those 3.
Yeah,
from Chinese Sea League, sure. Yeah, Chinese Sea League, I think Lucan has all the 7 games.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. No, that's fine. Yeah, but there are in total 7 games. You just need to tell us which round game you would like us to talk. Yeah, Lucan, I guess, won 1 game from this tournament.
Yeah, and that was against the amateur team.
Yeah, the Southeastern Asia. Yeah.
But yeah, would be nice to see how Lucan plays against some pro.
Some pro,
even though he would be losing, but to see the gap, how much it is.
Yeah, the problem is, I guess, our viewers do not know the Chinese pros' names. I mean, because those names is Sea League, so those are not familiar pro names. Yeah. And I don't know them either. Yeah. So I don't know if there's anything I can actually help to give any kind of recommendation. But okay, circumstances is awesome. They are analyzing game here, and there's a lake. Look like they are actually analyzing a park. Yeah, I like the circumstances.
So, do we have any?
Yeah, any suggestions specifically? If you want a Lucan game from Chinese C League, but you don't know which game, you may just recommend a random one because we don't know about the names anyway. Yeah, those Chinese names we don't know anyway. Chen Yihan. Yeah, all right. I don't know which round is that, but okay. So there's round 2. Okay. No. Sorry. Do we have any other suggestion today, or will we talk about Lucan with this pro?
Yeah, it's been a
Very
bit
quiet.
So
yeah. I mean, I know very likely, but I just yeah.
Yeah. Chaos, give us your bad suggestions. They're better than no suggestions. Yeah,
so 20 people, yes, but many of them, they are probably just put it at the background and doing something else. So I understand at least half of them, they are not very active.
Now I'm just starting.
Yeah. Okay.
But at least Chaos can hear us because he's a sub. So.
Yeah. We can also chat a little bit. I mean, here we actually restart our stream, but we know that before European Go Congress, first, because I know from Auntie, the week before that, that's US Go Congress. Yeah. Auntie will be in the US Go Congress, and then it is ours. So we gradually come to a period of time that, okay, those kind of competition we're going to start. Yeah. So, I mean, this summer will be exciting for sure. And in comparison, those tournaments we are talking about, you may say it's just a warm up. Because Lucan won those big events. But can Lucan transfer that to European champion? I guess that's probably more important. Imagine if Lucan won all those events plus European champion. Do you prefer that, or do you prefer to become pro and lose all those?
I would prefer winning these.
Yeah, right. I guess so. So I guess if Lucan wins the European Championship, it will be still a pretty good year this year. So European Championship will be big.
You would also like to see Lucan C League game? Yeah, okay, so I guess we can...
Okay, in that case, then we don't have a vote today. We just talk about that game then. Sure?
Yeah, that's okay.
Sure. Okay, sure. Okay, good. So if Chaos agrees, then we just directly go through that game. So I just want to make sure this guy, Chen Lihan. Oh, round 2, though, this is against the Southeastern Asia?
No.
Yeah, this is against Southeastern Asia.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So Lucan game with Southeastern Asia. So this is the game from Chinese C League, but this is the only game Lucan won against Southeastern Asia.
Yeah. Do you want to pick a pro game?
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe Miko, you can pick one, so we vote.
I also don't know any about.
I don't know any of those names.
But do we need? Do we see results here?
Yeah, you can. You just click.
That would show a little bit. So that's just fine. No result?
Not in this specific one.
Try pick this one.
Okay, so this is round 5. Okay, then we still have to vote. In that case, we still have to vote.
I guess we can vote so that like Lucan like won game or lost game in Chinese League.
Okay, sure, okay.
one. I lost.
Okay.
1, 5 done. Look, I lost.
1p.
1p.
Okay.
Or look unbeaten. Is that the way to say? Unbeaten back then.
Okay.
I lost.
But just a bit without ET in English.
Beat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Okay. Let's vote. Okay. We still come to vote, but I guess this time I'm gonna not ask for too much. This time, let's get some vote, but please vote. I hope in the end it's not 2 votes.
I split.
Yeah. Okay, but please vote. Okay, actually, do we still have ad? Let me see.
I guess not.
Okay, so please vote.
Yeah.
Vote. Yeah, please vote. Okay, so we have 2 games to vote.
Yes. I purely pick this based on the result.
Okay.
Like try to get like at least a little bit even. Even game, the pro game.
Yeah, but please vote. We have 20 viewers. Okay, this time I'm gonna set a low bar. I hope we get 8. I want to get 7 to 8 votes total.
Oh.
Low enough?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good goal.
7 to 8 votes total. Please vote.
Yeah. Well, it starts to be 50.
Yeah.
8.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but please vote.
Don't we get a tie with 2 votes?
Yeah, that will be awkward.
That will be awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Oh, okay, better. But okay, still, a couple more votes will be good. A couple more, please.
Yeah, like 2 to 3 votes more.
Yeah, a couple more votes. Thank you. Please vote.
Yes.
Yeah, at least 1 more vote. That's my criteria.
Vote. Yes.
1 more vote, please. Come on. That's my criteria. I just need 1 more vote. Okay, nice. Good. Okay, good. And I guess we also have a relatively clear winner like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but okay, so there's still time. You can still vote. Please vote.
Yep, vote.
Yeah, I mean, 7 is the number I want the least. I mean, the least the number I'd like to reach. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, do we have more votes still? Do we still have more votes? We still have maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Do we still have more votes? If anyone hasn't cast your vote, please vote. Yeah.
So greedy.
Yeah, well. Yeah, sure. Yeah. The more the better. Yeah, that's actually the Go players habit, right? Yeah, because we always want more. Yeah.
Although that's not always good.
No, that's not always good. But I guess
you're already winning. You shouldn't want more. But yes, now last moments.
Last moment, please vote. Okay, thanks. Yeah, we did get 1 more vote. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, 1 more vote. More. Okay, I guess that's good enough. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lion Guy, thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
That's 2 years. Nice.
Nice. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. Let's look at this game with the Chinese 1P.
Yeah. 2 years.
I still remember last time, it's probably last year, I talked about Chinese C League game. I recall I found a lot of mistakes.
Oh, right. Tournament is Chinese C League.
25? Yep.
And players.
Yeah.
And
Hall. 1P. All right. Okay, now we come to the break.
Yes. And we have plenty of shorts for you to sort because
Yeah.
there's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So yes. See you in 5-ish minutes.
Yeah,
or
5-ish,
so.
sure. Mm.
Where's the video? Okay.
Saturday, round 3, we need to have a plan B or even plan C, which is different from how you usually play. Because when you're tired, you cannot really do a lot of work that you normally do. It's kind of like those kind of index. Yeah, let's say we have our index here, for example. I'm not very good at this. Go to very specific reading or super complicated situation. So my index there is not very high. And then I just sit here and doing the positional judgment, how to actually control about the board here. That's something I'm relatively good at. So there are those index. When on coming to the Saturday third round, all those index we're gonna drop. But some of them drops more than the other. Some of them may actually drop to a standard, we say, in case if that quality is required in the game, you can't possibly handle the game anymore. And then that is when if before that game you already have a plan B or plan C, how do I hide my that kind of shortest index and then actually show my strongest index? Then that is the way to actually play round 3. So to still make sure that even though the level will gonna drop, even though you'll say I played a terrible game, but then at least you can say, luckily, I still won the game. White is saying my next move, honey, is really big. I get a lot of territory.
But you use 2 moves, so you should get a lot of territory, right?
Exactly. And therefore, if I were black, my answer is I don't care.
Yeah.
The problem is many people do care. Black left side, after the day, the left side, those stones existing, they supposed to become our focus. Because left side can be part of my moyo. So it's a big plus. It can also be a weak group, and white can attack it, then it becomes big minus. And as black player, you'd better take care of it as if it is your baby. So to push it towards the direction, that is plus. And white need to actually do its best to undermine it, so to prevent it to become something very valuable at the very least. And that is why here, yeah, as you can see, this picture anti showed A. Yeah, so white goes to that direction is natural. So to prevent that wall to actually function very well against, let's say with the rest of the board, black stones, especially on the right. So that's why this one is too small. But black doing like this kind of work together with the rest of the board. But white allows it. White direction is very clearly A.
Yeah, and black even went that close to the other group and like just inviting you to split.
You may, in general, I'm not saying all the time, but if you in general follow Connecticut, then you know what to do. You want to actually make sure you yourself is connected. And do your best to separate the opponent, cut off the opponent, connect and cut. I actually want to thank to the American who actually keep such a great state name and they never change. It's very convenient to go there.
Connecticut, yes.
Yeah. This is in general how we should play golf. Many people think when we play golf, we need to think about the points. Wrong, it's Connecticut.
Okay, I thought White will just simply do something like this and use those stones here. He push. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's what I mean. I mean to Kema. I'm not gonna do that move.
Nice.
Well, the judge have a point. Okay, now I see what White is doing. So he push and cut. He didn't intend to save the stones. He intended to sacrifice. And probably black saw that picture and black cannot accept that. So black decided to fight like this. There's something in movies they say, okay, kids, don't do this. Okay, don't do this. Don't do this. Kinopi is doing this doesn't mean we can do this. Don't do this. This is terrible shape. Normally, this shouldn't end up as anything good. It will. If it end up as anything good, that will be very surprising. What?
And you didn't even cut first?
No, he is saying then jump is under his finished.
Yeah, but why didn't push there first? Like, why not that one? And then
I can explain that. His logic is, Kosumi, whatever you do, I push, you don't care about that stone, you're Tanuki.
Yeah.
This is the only moment I push first, is the only moment I can make you care. Fine, but then why just fix it? Yeah, because white doesn't intend to actually save them. White just want to actually make the outside stronger. This exchange you already make the outside stronger. In Asia, they play like 5 games in one day.
Yeah.
And absolute time.
Yeah.
And something like 30 minutes absolute time. I said, are you playing Go or you're just throw stones? And I'm just, he asked me, how do I prepare this tournament? I said, nothing. You can't prepare this kind of tournament. You need to play a lot online.
Yeah.
But that's typical Asian amateur tournament. It's like that.
Yeah.
And we know that what is Asian pro tournament. You play normally 1 game per day. Sometimes like auntie play 1 game per week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then you just concentrate on that 1 game and a very long time setting. In your mind, there's nothing. I just concentrate on doing everything here. So amateur player, you just throw stones, right? And the professional players, you're going to do reading. You're going to do judgment. You're going to do counting. And you're going to think about the move to affect the opponent. And you're going to think about, let's say, when is the proper time to take break. Everything. What is our tournament, European tournament? You play 2 to 3 games per day.
Yeah.
And the time setting is kind of long, like this pair is 50 minutes and 20 seconds feature. But at the same time, not comparable to pro. So it's right in the middle. What does it mean? Look at the WAGC result. We have a limited Go population, but our amateur players are pretty good. Why is that? Because our amateur players are playing semi-professional tournament. But then you put our professional players to play semi-amateur tournament. European Championship, Grand Slam, there's really long time setting.
Yeah.
Okay, so normally tournament, you cannot really do everything, the reading and judging stuff. You can do it there.
Yeah.
Not true. You can't. Because normally you don't do it, and then there you do it. How is that possible?
Yeah, they don't have the practice.
Yeah,
they should do
you
it
just can't do
often.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter how much time you are given. You don't have the habit, you cannot do it.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily our pros' fault that they are not strong enough. It's rather
The system.
the system, what we are. But then question, can we change our system? Can we do as the pro tournament is pro, amateur tournament is amateur? The answer is no. We can't do it, because then how can the professional players earn enough for their living as pro? They just can't do it. We don't have the sponsor for that. So this problem cannot be solved. That's my conclusion. I have to say we are weird, because I look at North American tournament, they are also very fast, like 4 rounds per day. Our tournament is semi-professional. That make our amateur players really strong, and the professional players amateur.
Shoulder D7. That's unusual.
Shoulder D7. Okay, I didn't even think about it. You're gonna Nobi, and then you're gonna keep pushing. You are building the left side, but the thing is that you build the left side. 2 things. You can't handle both A and B. Number 2, the more you are building on the left side, the more you are hurting C stone.
Yeah.
So, question, is it worth it? Yeah, this is kind of like I am building my own kingdom. Yeah, on the expenses of dirting Miko's fame. Yeah, one of my best friend, and I'm actually hurting my best friend just to build. I make myself the president. Yeah, so here, this is the thing you need to consider. Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. That is why here, this kind of shoulder is very rare, because you are serving for something very clearly by hurting your own interest. That is a corner you cannot care about.
Yeah, this is actually one of the problems when I say, okay, you have a problem, but I don't attack, I take care of myself. You kind of give the opponent a free move. I believe he probably expects Black will be cautious, then I will be cautious. We are both fine, all right?
Yeah.
And of course, Black will going to say, who said you're fine? You're not fine.
Yeah.
That's why I disagree with what this defending.
Mm.
Yeah, this one you just temporarily bought an hour to sleep. You get an hour, and then the whole night you can't sleep. Yeah, in this kind of attack defense situation, timing is important. If white here keep Black busy, then Black will be busy. Black doesn't have time to attack you.
Yeah.
But here you slow down, you give the opponent time, then actually you'll be busy. Many people speak like this. I just want to make sure here, now, at this moment, my move is right, and I'm safe.
Yeah.
So I feel comfortable. But then, this is a whole game. How about later? Yeah, so think in advance about later rather than I'm comfortable at this moment.
Yeah. How captured are the 4?
Okay, I will give a simple answer here first, okay? Black 4 stones are dead. Regarding to, is there any kind of following story that can actually give Black something around? Of course there is. I repeat what you said here because that's important. Look like Black can later use them a lot. I want you to think about how many uncertain words you have used here. Mr. President, we have our we have our weapons that has just recently imported. With those weapons, it seems like in our future battlefield, somewhere in the world, maybe in the Middle East or in Africa, we can actually get used to it somewhat, a lot, somewhere, somehow, to somebody. What does that mean? Yes. The president said, "You are fired." Right? Because you are saying a lot of things that to waste my time and giving me no suggestion at all. Yeah. But advisors does speak like this. Yeah, advisors speak like this. But decision maker, we're gonna hate that. Why? Because you are giving me no information. What I'm gonna do, I still have no idea. Yeah. Remember here, when you speak like this, you are speaking to yourself. And then you should fire yourself here because you are the president as well. Because after speaking like this, okay, how do I make a decision? What I'm gonna do on the first one? It looks like a lot. What does it mean? You have no idea. Here, I will show something specific, okay? So you can honey. You have to start honey to start with. And you push forward. He honey, and he cut. Mm-hmm. All right. So what can be the story here? With this cut, Sene, with this kind of nobi, Sene, and with this kind of push, potentially this attire to capture the two. Okay, what kind of center stones you may need to have in order to make this a threat to white, and therefore you have a stone somewhere around here. Then white will need to actually add a stone back around here. That is something we should read. Where exactly we have a stone there that we're gonna trigger this? Where exactly? Yeah, that is something you have to do the work into detail. And then you define that, you say, okay, now I figure out about the idea around here. And I can tell you, not much. So here I will probably relax. But young guys, that will not gonna happen. So why directly fight?
Green was right. Yeah. And 14 never stop.
Yeah. So why directly fight? Yeah. So this kind of game suits young guys. Young guys normally they do not really avoid complication or they don't avoid trouble. I'm an older player. Yeah. I say, you want to fight? Can we talk? I want to sleep a little bit. Can we? I always talk to them like that, and then Usablo basically say, never. Yeah. Okay. The next move, Black Honey shows the limitation of the case here. So Black knows there's a problem, but he insists to go forward. To young guys, this is something I remember I learned from history book. The history textbook. So in the 1970s in America. In America, the young guys want to move forward. Yeah. The slogan is forward. So never go backwards, forward. Yeah. There's always go forward. Yeah, don't even consider to go backwards. Yeah. Young guys are basically like that. So people like me, I'm an older player, to me I just connect. Yeah. I have a problem. I think that's normal. It's just like I'm sick, so I rest. Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, but young guys will always go forward, and to me, this is actually their limitation. Because this kind of problem, for now, you say I use the forward way to solve it. It will gonna come back to you again. Yeah. You know what I love about this move? Yeah. Because Black in the center, he has so much strength here, right? So normally here, this kind of fish. Forgive me, I called that fish. This kind of fish, will white choose to run the fish? Is actually a question for white here. Because, for example, as Black, maybe I'm going to shoulder like this. You run this fish, I'm going to get the side. Yeah? So I'm just going to answer here. And so here, you are actually fish washing in my ocean. Please swim here in my ocean. I don't mind. I don't mind. Because you are just one fish, and I can get a lot around the fish here. Will you run? But Jonas is funny, here, sometimes I look at Jonas' move, I feel it's funny. Jonas saying, I will capture you in a big scale. Now you cannot run, right? But from the start, I don't want to run. I never wanted to run. Yeah, this group, what initially is thinking about, I don't want to run. And here you say, hey, you dare not run, right? Okay, then it's easy choice for me because I never wanted to run. Jeff, your goal is grandpa goal. With my grandpa goal logic, I prefer to do this. Yeah, because like this, you can't really cut me off. I can defend everything. Okay, what does grandpa goal mean? I can explain that. For example, you look at Valeri's goal. Valeri confront all the time, right? He come from and he never get away from himself away from the difficulty. He always confront or engage. Grandpa Go is you say I wouldn't engage, no, but I'm gonna make it a minimum. So I have to work, I have to read, yes, maybe just once or twice. Because I'm an old player, grandpa, right? Because I'm an old player, therefore I have the ability to read once or twice. Not like you young guys, you young guys can read 10 times. I'm gonna read once or twice, I can do it. Sometimes you young guys can read better than me, but I can do the judgment. So you don't want to do work. Because I'm old and I just want to do once or twice work. This group is a concern, right? This group can be, for example, why come over here? Okay, this group is under pressure. You say, okay, I can tanuki because I have some Senate. What if he come over here again? You don't want to put this kind of group under pressure. And this kind of move, you're gonna solve it and also make B big. How do I actually learn to play Grandpa Go? Let's use AI in our hand properly. For example, you put this board to AI and then check out. Don't tell me what is a blue move or what is a green move. Forget it. Check out those moves that is inside 1 to 2 points. And those will gonna help for this group. Do you prefer? I know that you study a lot of AI.
The video. Hello. It was a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Just finished food. We were just talking. So we will continue the second game. Just we're also talking a little bit of like Congress. Like, are we going to stream on Friday in 2 weeks? But at least next Friday there will be a stream. Because next one after that is going to be like just the last night before we go, so that's kind of like tight. Have to do packing and stuff like that, but of course I can do it earlier. I already start my vacation in 1 week, so just leave.
I got it. I got the. Just to make the surface.
Sure. But dishwasher can do.
I got it.
That's just waste of water to wash them.
Miko, just hold there for 2 more minutes. I need to go to the bathroom and get water. Okay?
Sure. So who is going to Congress? I am. Hands up. I know Chaos is going. Do we have any other in chat who's going? And we were calculating there like how many congresses we have been. Like we have been in 11 now, or 10 both, and this is our 11th time. Has been a while since the first Congress. And Seiko is also talking about coming. That's very nice. It's gonna be like a little bit harder for him, of course, like to move around there. But like I hope he will do well. Very exciting to see him playing Congress. I wonder like if he's going to keep like I mean surely there will be just one guy like who is going to help him all the time, so like that's kind of like a nice nice work for someone to like go to like this kind of events. I don't know how they take it, but it's interesting. Did you hear that Seiko is coming to Congress?
I heard about it.
I
heard about it. Yes. Probably I read a little bit on NGT.
I was reading it from there too. It's going to be different for him, but like I hope he's going to do well. Because of he's in a wheelchair, so. And
Yeah, that can be challenging.
he needs help for playing also.
Right.
So there has to be some guy like helping him all the.
Yeah.
But he's not the first one who has been like who needs some help. For example, there has been multiple congresses that I've seen someone like who doesn't see well, and the board has to be like a specific there have been at least 2 different kind of boards that I have seen.
Oh.
One board was that you touch the stones, and there's like a little like bumps and like completely blind playing, and then another one was that there was like the board was the lines were thicker and like the more contrast and then like a bright light on top of it.
Okay.
So to see better, because like that guy wasn't completely blind, but needed like very good lighting and contrast and everything like that. So
yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So there will be some difficulty for him. Yeah. I read a little bit about it because he also has accommodation somewhere in the city center. So transportation is already a problem.
Yeah. And then like I heard like moving inside the hotel, there's some like places that don't have like access or something like that, or stairs or like that.
Oh, okay.
Probably not the entrance, but like some rooms between the like.
I see the okay. That can happen, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to be very careful and need some assistance. Yeah.
Okay, but
look at this game. Yeah, I have no idea what happened in this game. Let's see. Okay, so this is the one with Chinese Pro.
Thanks for following Taco Clay.
Okay, let's see. Lucas Black. So this is already round 5, right? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Round 5.
Round 5.
Tournament already come deeper. Yeah, but tournament come deeper. Even if they are playing against, let's say, the Chinese pros. So you may say, okay, losing, normal. You keep losing, still hurt the, how you feel.
Yeah,
about feeling. So this is already round 5. I can already imagine it's a little bit low.
Yeah. But I guess Lucan also knows that like those guys are tough. So,
sure.
So, losing to them, I hope he takes them as like a learning opportunities anyway. So
this white plays like Lucan. I know Lucan is black, but this white plays like Lucan. Yeah. Okay.
Hope it's not gonna be boring.
Yeah. Yeah, so both sides are just, let's say they were gonna say they are doing the right thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now this the definition of right thing. Criteria is already so messed up. Yeah, especially we talk about the real world. What is the right thing? Yeah, we know that right. The Republican, we're gonna say to build for that goddamn bill is the right thing. What is right thing is so hard to say. But you can see on this board, both sides are in general doing the right thing, and they both we're gonna agree they are doing the right thing. Yeah. Okay, this might be the first move. I will do something different. I will do this one. But I guess white is saying, here you get this thing strong, facing to this strong shape, what's the point? So he prefers the other side, which also makes sense. Yeah, I understand that. I will still do this one because then my corner, I don't need to think about the corner. Yeah. And he doesn't want to think about the corner, so he played this one. And the peep and the game. I feel like this one plays more like the real Lucan. This is actually about the who is the real Lucan. What is saying I am. Yeah, I mean here if you tell me this is Lucan game, I will say this one is Lucan. Because everything is still very much still Lucan. Take small territory, small pieces of territory, take care of the group. As black I wouldn't be too comfortable. And he also Yeah, my feeling is to answer here, so to connect with that group.
Mm.
This one, I understand that he want to give a little pressure on this group, but it wouldn't be much anyway, so I still prefer to answer here.
Mm.
Mm. So this group is slightly stronger than this one.
Mm.
Nothing is a big difference. Just this one will be slightly stronger for this group.
Right.
Okay, this is not Luca. This is not Luca, okay? This one is trying to trouble.
Some anti review of your game had that sequence.
Mm.
Or it was in some book of mine, but I think it.
Yeah, this corner is Joseki. It's I have to say that yesterday I had a training game with Musavlot because we are preparing for European Championship. And I have some memory about some corner variations. Problem is it is pre-AI variation. This one is also pre-AI variation, but this pre-AI variation I think is fine. In my yesterday that game with Musavlot, that pre-AI variation hurt me because I have some pre-AI conclusion. And then afterwards I told Musavlot, hey, what you did is clearly overplaying, right? Because pre-AI we all play like that. Yeah. And Musavlot said, am I overplaying? AI said, I play fine. Yeah. And then AI say you play fine, then I have to hand up. Okay, fine. Then it has to be fine. Right. But as my best knowledge, as a pre-AI knowledge, that's overplaying. Mm. Yeah, so this corner is Joseki until this moment. Mm. Yeah, pre-AI people play like this as well. Yeah. And this came, so to me it's answer this one. Yeah, and especially for this group. And this one, white is challenging. White is challenging, but to me black doesn't have a choice. Black has to fight against it. So I can't see what else black can do other than this one. So I will show here. Yeah, to me black has to do this. Push, connect. Question is there white connect. If you dare connect, I know be here and I don't see you cut me. Because here you have some problem, and even if you peep here, to me black need to try to stick on it because this group wouldn't easily die. And so let's see if white insists on playing bad shape so to cut off black. So I will stick on it. To me this should be like this, and if white say locally he surrender, we basically get away from his threat instantly and then take care of this group. That's what I'm thinking about. To me, this is the only way I can see for black forward. Yeah, and if you do like this, maybe also a possibility, but it's easier for white. Right. So of course, you also fix this thing instantly, but now this is a dilemma. Do you cut? You don't cut, he connect instantly. You do cut, he attack your answer, and then he attack you this group. Yeah, so I prefer to solve it in this way. And to me, this is the only way forward. What did he do? He chose to take territory without solving the problem.
Or this is his way of solving, so white cannot now cut?
Yeah, white cannot now cut. But the problem is white just answer all the way, then you have to fix. Yeah. So to me, this way is the only way we say, okay, I'm not gonna fix. Unless you actually pay a lot, otherwise I'm not gonna fix. This one, he directly asks for money, but then you have to face to that problem right away. Yeah.
But in the end, of your variation, you also have to take care of this group.
Yeah, but this move is big. Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm proud of it because I play a big move to take care of it.
Right.
And here, this one I already captured this one, so this group is fine.
I see.
Yeah, so in general, I like this one. This one. Yeah, this one, the thing is, you need to take care of it. You can see the difference. You need to take care of it. You don't capture that stone. You take care of this one on this direction instead of that direction. So this one is smaller than that game. Yeah, so I don't like black this solution. And black doesn't want to go back. Yeah, this is understandable. Yeah, this one I can copy. Yes. And then he go back. Yeah, so Lucas' way is I take all the benefit before I come back. To me here, he can ask what the question rather than he just admit I will go back. Yeah, this start feels a little bit difficult to black already.
Yeah.
I'm just curious about the shape. Give me a sec. Yeah, but there's no direct problem. There's some problem on shape, but there's nothing direct.
Is this better for black than just e8 directly?
That's a good question. That's actually a good question there.
Like if
Because
black didn't do anything at all. True.
black, okay, let's compare this one. This is a good question. That's yeah. So here, if black just have done this, the people what we always connect here. That doesn't matter. And if black hasn't done those exchange, this is always an option for black to take up this group. But now black might have the option to actually capture that stone to take up this group.
Yeah.
And he just simply take away his own option there.
True.
Yeah, so that's actually a very, very valid question. Yeah, is that black that variation better than just simply do this? Probably worse.
Yeah.
Probably worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is why to me here, yeah, since I don't even want to do this, so to me black counter is the only option.
Yeah. Could be a little bit of like result of overthinking. Trying to be fancy, like trying to get every because you have that mentality that you have to take all the things before answering, but but is it always good?
Yeah, so that mentality might actually hurt.
Yeah.
So I guess for our pros to play in Chinese C League against Chinese pro, I'd rather they set the mentality as I do my best, but I play normal.
Yeah.
And then let's see what happens. Rather than I need to do extra. Because you just cannot do extra. Extra means you are trying to do things beyond your ability.
Yeah.
So, but okay, in general, what black did in all those is not appreciated. Like this, I find it difficult for black. Consider black here is strong, and I don't think there's anything black we're gonna die. Okay, but yeah, I'm hesitating. As black, I have two candidates in general. But yeah, nobody want to play some move like this. So to kind of connect it, but not really connected. And this move doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Nobody want to play this. Another choice will be Tanuki. But Tanuki means this group, you are actually facing to a tunnel towards the top side, which you don't even know about future. So I don't like this black start. This black start already is already pretty difficult. And I agree with Prince Lina. Yeah, that opinion that it's probably worse than just a turn. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I still think okay with those two options. I mean, just the gut feeling. The gut feeling is black needs to Tanuki because it's already bad. But I believe because I play with those young students, and we also afterwards check on AI. Normally, when I feel like this and I Tanuki, every single time I choose to Tanuki, and every single time AI afterwards tell me you'd rather play slow or play dummy.
Right.
Yeah, your choice just makes things even worse. Every single time it's like that. So I'm actually hesitating.
Yeah, it's interesting because like AI is Tanuking all the time.
Yeah.
He knows when to tell.
Yes.
We don't.
Yeah, it's a challenging situation.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but yeah, so here, because I will Tanuki, so I will still Tanuki here.
Yeah.
Luca might actually fight like this. But still, yeah, let's say black play in this area, there's no points. And white is facing to the empty area.
Yeah.
It's in general difficult like this. Yeah, he did this.
Yeah.
And white is questioning black's shape. I don't think black has a choice but to face to it. Or he chooses not to me, black has to face to it. And ask white, dare you really do like this and play the terrible shape? You have to question this, and then there's this kind of shape problem, and here there's a gap. Dare white really do this? To me here we have to fight back like this. This is the moment I caught it. I don't have a choice. Just like earlier when white played that one. To me, okay, I want to go back there. To me, this one is slightly over the why? Yeah, to me, this move is slightly over the line here. The normal move is Kosumi. And just watch this shape rather than to directly threat. To me, this one is slightly over the line. Because it's slightly over the line, to me, my language is I don't have a choice. So as here, black came, when I do like this shape, I don't have a choice. I have to hunt it there, and I don't think this group can easily die. You may say, you play here, it is safe. Well, like this, I don't think black can win.
Right.
Mm.
I guess black just feels Hane gives white extend for free and still have to fix.
But the thing is, you add stones facing to the top, at least it values something. You add stones purely facing to this area, I really cannot name this area. This area doesn't do anything. If but that point can make sense. That point is just saying black probably shouldn't came. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the more you go towards this direction, you're actually giving white more stones facing to this empty area.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the problem. But the thing is, black locally really doesn't want to play a move like this kind of empty move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the dilemma black has given to himself. So if you're this, you haven't make those territory extend and hurt your eye shape, actually black can consider some moves around here. That's more possible. Yeah, so he just plays a Nobi. And keep pushing, you still Nobi. Well, this is really difficult. You already can feel that this game is difficult for black to get enough. Because black plays several moves that is inefficient here. So you can see earlier, you say, I get territory, I get more territory.
Yeah.
Is that really good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get territory and the payment is what, get those moves for free.
Yeah.
And you could have gotten territory at any moment as you want, actually, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here, earlier I was looking into this area. Yeah, so black now is attacking this shape. The problem is nothing serious.
Yeah.
What? Okay, what even fight against it? I thought what just simply answer like this, you dare go in, I honey. I don't see anything serious. I thought what can answer and it is perfectly fine, and what doesn't even want that. Yeah, so this is how white has spoken. You do this one. So I have this one in center, right? Then what is the put here? So yeah, this move make no sense. That's how he has spoken.
Right.
And if black does this, he'll ask this to fix this one and potentially for the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but black still has to do this. Yeah, black still has to do this.
And white will do.
And white will do this. Oh God, okay, it's difficult because black next move just has to be this one. But this one, he's saying this attack doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But still, this move has to be this. This is just too many points on eye shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, the move still has to be this. Yeah, did he do that? Yeah, if he do that, he's saying this move is wrong, so he has to continue from this area.
Right.
But this is terrible shape. Yeah, this is terrible shape.
So interesting how pros will do it so simply. Like they just play those kind of things that you could also play.
Yeah.
But then they just find like perfect timing or like I don't know, like they just know when to do those things.
Yeah, the thing is, black here, black already misplayed something here that makes the game easy for white. Yeah. So white in the center, he doesn't worry about you cut him off because he got those moves for free. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they find M2s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we all know kind of like that the M2 exists there, but like when to play that, like when is it good then? Like they find the combinations of like okay, you beep there, so like I will do it just now, so your beat doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, so now white leave at the bottom with territory. Yeah. So black is actually, if we say earlier black was behind on territory, now black is further behind on territory. You use the bad shape to cut off white. This group you must attack it, but with this bad shape, to attack this one is challenging. Yeah. And what the rest is, so I don't know how black we're gonna get his money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so he has to continue on this line, even if the shape looks awkward. What to play simple? Simple. Black still cannot honey. I thought black has to honey and black has to cut. Because I didn't find any other way for black to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find the black still have this kind of relaxed time. Yeah, this is, I see black is still fine. To me, black is not fine. Oh, white can be this relaxed. Okay. Because he's saying you separate me, then you're gonna help me to solve this stone automatically. Then we have to do like this. So to invite him to connect Igame, yes, then logically we have to do this. That's not the real problem. The real problem is this gap. But okay, still black has to do that. But black can't do this. This is what he wants. So then he automatically push. Yeah, you can see here, this is actually in the game. We say we need to be sensitive. Here, he invited you to separate. Why is that? Yeah, maybe you'll say, okay, he's stupid. He did that because he's stupid. Fine, okay. Then if you have proof he's stupid, then you'll separate. It's fine. Is this stupid? Yeah. So you here better judge. So this is actually exactly what he wants. Yeah. And because here he got the push and he can take care of the group automatically, and he also get cash. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he wants. Okay, so white get a lot of cash all the time, and say, what you can do on Messenger.
Yeah, and black get those sticks.
Yeah.
Sticks and sticks.
Yeah, the thing is, this is really challenging because of this shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really challenging to actually get anything from this group itself. But black still has to try. Yeah, because black already played those sticks. Yeah. So you kind of already voluntarily has taken the task to do this job. So do it. Yeah. How to do it? This one? Good luck. I agree. I agree. But black has to try. Black has to try. What else can black do now? Yeah, you are clearly behind on territory. What else you can do but to try?
Outside somehow, like game or something.
This one? I mean, this one you wouldn't get anything yourself. This is the way at least you get something. Because this one you are saying he will live.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the question is, what do you get? You can do like this, and then, for example, peep here and get something on the top side. I don't think that compensates the loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, black need to do something more severe, but it's difficult. Yeah, with white, this kind of shape.
Hey, I thought anyone.
Yeah, especially also black this shape. Okay, but let's see. Okay, look and play the simple one. Okay. You know, when you are actually in this situation and you just play simple one, normally it's not a good idea. Because this move, that means it's well inside of what expectation. Yeah, so he has the peep, and he doesn't play the peep, so he play here, yes. This Chinese is not bad at all. Yeah, so his move so far, I don't see a single move he played that doesn't make sense. Every single one does. Because I remember last year I was talking about some game from Chinese C League. There's some Chinese pro, and some of their moves are unbelievable. Is this pro really? I remember. Yeah. But this one, this pro is a real one.
Yeah.
Well, it's a trap. But what else can we do but to other than to jump to the trap? I don't see any way forward.
Yeah.
Because what this KMA shape, he can take territory, he's alive, and he's very strong. There's no forcing move.
Yeah. Not a backbreaker. Yeah.
Okay. Keep here maybe. Yeah, he probably wouldn't answer. But then at least we can press the bottom a little bit more and hurt the corner. That is my idea. His way is again the direct way.
I guess this showcases the difference between Chinese low-down pros and European top level. Yeah, and this is exactly what I wanted to see. Like what's the gap? And I see there's a...
The problem is, here, this is actually what I want to actually, maybe, this time for Lucan, but in general for our top players. This kind of move, if you play Keima to separate him and this move is good, they are bad. But we know that they probably is not bad.
Yeah.
So think about it. Why they play this kind of move and leave you the obvious gap here to separate?
Yeah.
It's logical.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed to see here black separate.
Yeah.
Logically here it should be like black do like this and encourage white to connect.
Yeah, I had the same feeling already when Lucan played this one. That because you said like this is not the usual move, but this.
Yeah.
So maybe Lucan was also thinking about that one when he played this one. Like, huh? Why are you playing that one? And like thinking that he's bad.
Okay.
Trying to get like use out of like white's bad shape or whatever. Like, but it wasn't good after all.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. So this one, Hane and Nobi. Yeah. Hane and Nobi. Hane instinct should tell Hane is wrong because this shape and it gives you elephant knight and for the opponent to separate. So this one instinct like it shouldn't be right.
Yeah.
I still want to see. Okay, so if I peep, let's say he answer. This one, this is the way I want to solve it.
Yeah.
Can I solve it? I'm not sure. Can I solve it like this? Because obviously he push, I can solve it, but
yeah, there could be some other things.
actually he pushed this one. Can I solve it? I'm sorry. Yeah, even like this, I'm not sure if I can solve it.
Yeah. If you play the like very ugly.
I mean, I'm already considering all the ugly options already, but it's still challenging.
That ugly.
No, that one doesn't work. That doesn't work. You mean this one, right?
Yeah. And then another way.
And then what?
And come.
That is a problem. I cannot go forward anymore after this. I guess you can probably keep doing something even more ugly, like doing this, and this.
Yeah,
you can do that,
yeah.
but then this we shouldn't consider as this. You solve it, right?
Okay.
There's basically no way forward. That is why I stop here.
Yeah.
I was considering this one because like this we can put and cut. The problem is he's gonna do this. Yeah, and I don't know how to continue.
Yeah.
So okay, my way doesn't solve the problem. Yeah, I thought my way is smart and that might solve the problem. You can see here, if you say I do like this and he doesn't answer, for example, he hunted from here, I still have something here. I connect. Okay, he needs to immediately take care of the bottom. And the center is not over. I'm fine. I already get something. You need to do this. I get something more. Center continue. Fine. What I worry about is what if he answer? This is something I worry.
Crosscut, but it's still bad.
Yeah, it's still bad. I was reading about a crosscut. I know. Yeah, I was this one. I was reading about a crosscut because he still does this. Yeah, and eventually still this one. It's still this one. There's still no way forward. Yeah. It doesn't solve the problem. Yeah, so I tried things here already, but I just didn't find a solution.
Shit.
So there's no way forward like this. So it doesn't solve the problem. So how about this one, this one, this one?
More promising, I guess.
More promising.
Yeah.
At least I can see a little bit light on the front. Let's see here. Is tight. Do I have a way?
No way.
Look like this time is promising. Yeah, look like this time is promising. Okay, let's do like this. But you know, it still doesn't solve the problem because this Atari Sene, he can compromise. And white is not that, you know. Yeah, this one you separate and you use so many ugly shapes. Later you still owe this kind of stuff. Your connection is still problematic, and white is not that. So doesn't necessarily mean this solves the problem.
Yeah.
It just means this can be a way forward. Not like it's kind of like so I find a way. You wouldn't die right away. You can breathe today. How about tomorrow? We don't know, but you breathe today, and that's it. Yeah.
Solved one of the like huge maze of traps.
Yeah.
You jump over one trap, but it still full of traps.
Yeah. So this is not the way. This is not. Yeah. So I'm trying to find this, but even this is not the way. So after white attack, black doesn't have a move forward. Yeah, especially white. This guy is really good at. Yeah, this one. Why I'm saying he's like Lucan. He take territory, play solid shape. Make sure I only have one thing to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lucan normally play this white.
Yeah.
And he's you don't have any forcing move anywhere. So it's just really just this thing.
What do we say to the god of death? Not today.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens in the game because I don't have a solution here. But this is easy, right? This is too easy for white. Yeah, too easy. I find this white already being lazy here because he doesn't even think about, okay, so this goes cutting point, this stone here, can I do something more? He doesn't think about it. He just plays simple connect. Yeah, and black has to challenge the other one, but this is not a problem either. Yeah, because this stone is really annoying. Topside wouldn't be big territory. Yeah, so white play Joseki. This is not a competition. I don't consider this a competition. This is not a competition.
Yeah.
And now white launched an attack to this thing.
Shit.
Well, it's just managing the game. It doesn't matter what is the ending margin.
Yeah.
Margin doesn't matter. What is just managing the game.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like okay. Lucan said, I mean, even this one more like Lucan, just a stronger Lucan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so black need to live and white get a Sunday again.
The level
I'm not too interested about the following game, but we're just gonna click.
Yeah.
So white is getting everything that he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here he read it as well. Not very fun, right? This is like, the other Lucan clicks the button to claim this is Lucan, all right?
Yeah. Lucan buttoned.
Yeah. How did you select this game?
I thought the margin was the smallest from the pro games because like it was 8 points. Other ones were like resign or like more than 10, like 15 or whatever.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that you select a perfect game to show the gap because they are the same style player.
Yeah.
And this the difference is only the gap, and that's it.
True. Yeah.
I'm not saying how did you choose this game. This game is a perfect example. Maybe boring, but perfect example to show where's the gap. The question you have asked here.
Yes. Perfect answer to my question. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Annoying. Yeah, and you can't make this kind of mistake.
Yeah.
This kind of mistake that the opponent control.
Yeah. The difference is that it's very small in this one, but like, it shows the difference. It doesn't need to do much, and the gap was like 8 points after all. So like, it could be those things in the beginning, and then just white control after that.
Yeah. I wouldn't say one mistake game over, but the tendency is let's say it's decided starting from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is over, or
Yeah, this is basically over. Yeah, that is small in the game.
Yeah, so starting from here.
Yeah, this just feels wrong. Yeah, when you play small end game, I wouldn't say small, but when you play end game to fix the opponent weakness in the earlier game, it's normally wrong. Yeah, I don't think this is Luca's level. Yeah, this Luca knows that he's supposed not to play the let's say end game at an early stage, and he knows that this one it hurts the group.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you have mentioned here. I'm playing in Chinese C League. I'm playing against strong guy. I need to work harder.
Yeah.
That kind of mindset actually hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do better than your best.
As Prince Lina said, like, just answer.
Just answer is better than that one.
Yeah.
I still think black should actually do C9. My instincts still tell me C9. To me, C9 is the only way. Yeah, because white is slightly over the line here. Yeah, to me, this one and then play in the corner. That's natural continuation.
Yeah.
Maybe, okay, yeah, like I said, this is natural continuation. Maybe this move, we can consider this. I'm not sure, because this one, the next move to seal him is also big. And then black is connected. This one is territory-wise big, but Atari is still uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in any case, what black did here is obviously not right. And white empty triangle, yeah, you can see here white didn't connect. White played the empty triangle. White is very sensitive about the black's group status, so to attack. And like this, actually, locally black that doesn't have a move. Yeah, because locally black doesn't have a move. That is why my instinct tell me black has to tanuki. Yeah. And this one, I still think black has to honey. And you say if white no be here, black should do black connect maybe. So black move facing to the top side value something, but I don't think it changed much. That white just play something on the right. This is still a difficult game. Yeah. And later, let's say there's actually some moment we can learn from this game. Like this attack. Let's say I have cut from here, cut from here. Okay, now we see that black threatening to cut from here. This is not a scary cut because black need to use bad shape to make it happen. Yeah, so white is countering on this one, but white didn't solve this one. Yeah, let's say you can see my way is to solve this one. Yeah, my way is to solve this one, and his way is to counter this one. I still don't know what to do on this one.
It's really
Can we do it?
It's very flexible.
I mean, we have no choice, but your answer to you already know, no matter how you answer to him, he will be happy.
Yeah.
But okay, let's see how, because this one is, once again, black's shape is very fragile here. Black need to barely hold it like this, which actually means this cut is, you basically black lost the impact on this cut.
Yeah.
And white got this one instead, it's still not good. Yeah. And if black say I just cut the center, no matter how, let push happen, probably that's too big. Yeah, so this one, this is like a textbook. A textbook way. This is exactly the timing. The moment when you are threatening to push, I peep. Yeah, you don't push, I don't. You don't peep here, I do not peep this one. Yeah, because this is exactly the dilemma black is facing into. How is this shape black doesn't go down, but in this shape black cannot, because this one is like slapping his own face here. You ask me, I'd rather slap my face. I take territory. Because this is too big as for territory.
And I guess like the difference between top Europeans and pros is like that this is for them like if like sorry the comparison, but like in chess you have like those kind of like protective pieces that like this piece is protecting that spot. So like probably like pro already knows that like, well, you cannot peep here because I have that piece protecting that spot. Like you cannot, this doesn't exist, this peep, because like there's this thing. So like that could be like this is so automatic for them. I don't know if it's exactly that, but like they have that kind of intuition for the like the shapes.
Yeah.
And we are the ones that we have to work out. Like we have to check every spot. Like how is it protecting the spots? So that's the difference. We have to work and work and work. So like,
So those pros are actually from the you may say the Chinese let's say Go training machine in general, and in that machine, this kind of move is fundamental.
So
it's fundamental.
It fit to them so much that it's already in their in their system. So then this comes automatically.
I know that I have something. Let's say because I also learned Go when I was a kid back in China. Back to the time in China, I have something fundamental. And when I was teaching, I said, "How is it possible you do not know about this?" I was teaching my students, and I also speak like this. But this kind of fundamental, I don't have it myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either if I played this like immediately. Like,
To them, this is something simple. So I can also imagine in this game, Lucan probably, he's also behind on time because the opponent play fast. Because especially in the second half of the game, the opponent only need to manage the game, just control till the end. So it's nothing difficult at all.
So that also like if you solve one of the traps, like we were talking about that, so then like because all those traps are so like intuitive for the like your opponent, and you have the one who have to like figure out how do I solve this trap. Okay, I've solved it, and then next one, and the next one, it like drains down your energy and brain juice. So even if you would like be solving this, there will always be a next one and the next one. So that's the like even though these are like look like a little bit like small things, you get these small things all the time, and then eventually you will collapse. So that's the gap. That's the distance between the European top and pros.
Answer. Question is answered. The problem is this game is not interesting. The question is answered, and the question is well answered because of this game.
So we should also have that kind of thing that you mentioned, like they have the machine. Feeding these kind of things. We should have that, but like how?
Okay, that's why I have a reservation. Do you really want it? I'm not sure, because that's actually to train people as if you are not human, you're a machine. Do you really want it? I'm not sure.
No.
To me, I'd rather they are just better in Go and we are not. Fine. I prefer to be human.
I prefer to play this as a game, not like that I'm like a machine who feeds out the answer.
So then this is actually another layer. Another layer here. We already have a different kind of layer. And this is another layer that actually tells, this is my conclusion. We can never compete with Asian. That's a reality. We never can, because what is our answer? Our answer is if we can choose to actually train ourselves to be a machine, will we do that? Our answer is no, and the Chinese answer is yes. So we can never compete with them in this game. So just forget it. In general, you enjoy the game, and it's not like we will not completely forget about the competition with them. But a few of them will try. But to most of us, this is a fun game, and we enjoy the game, and that's it. I guess we just have to have this kind of division.
I peeped the dance shape once, and my opponent milked me for like 30 points. Look and got away cheap.
You can say like that, but I wouldn't say it's cheap, because you may say on number it is. As for result, it doesn't make a difference. Because it's enough for the opponent.
It's enough that you fall to one trap and that's it, and that's control the game.
Right.
You don't need the next trap.
Oh, okay. And also, let's say here, the shape. This is something for our viewers to learn. So black is threatening to cut, but this cut is nothing serious. Why? Just look at the shape. You are cutting him off. Your shape is like this. So eventually, how does white break through from here? Because of this shape. That might be the reason here. My instinct is to do this. Yeah, because this jump just feels terrible.
Yeah.
There's just so much the opponent can do. This jump just feels terrible. You never want to do this. Yes, my instinct is this. Still, you say, does this mean white center shape is bad? White center shape is still good. Yeah, you can hardly put a stone around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so normally this kind of cut is not considerable.
How many games did the Europeans won against Chinese pros in the league?
2.
And both Tangi.
Yeah, both from Tangi. Yes. Yeah, we can actually take a look. Yeah, this is something we can. Yeah, because today we are a bit early, we can chat a bit here, huh? Yeah. So the numbers. Yeah. Okay. I will just talk about each round. So
it's visible there now. So
oh, it's visible. Okay. So this is in round 1 is 0-4. Round 1 is 0-4. And in round 2, it is Europe beat Southeastern Asia.
Yeah.
And still we lost in board 1. Yeah. And
yeah, those were the amateurs.
This one we lost. We lost all the rounds. Yeah, all the games in round 3. And in round 4, we lost all.
Yeah.
In round 5, Tangi beat a 1P.
Yeah.
Here at board 3. And in round 6, we lost all. And in the very last round, Tangi beat a 1P. Yeah. Yeah.
So his first year pros are not that strong, definitely beatable.
It could be, but I have no information. I only know they are 1P. I don't know if they are, let's say, the freshman 1P or some 1P and hadn't played for long. I don't have knowledge on that. Especially those names doesn't look familiar. Liu, Ray, Zhi. Yeah, not a name I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Let me see round 5. Do I know that name? Zhu Kaino. Okay. Yeah. I definitely I don't have any information.
And this game we just saw was the same team as Tangi won the 1P.
Yeah.
On third board. So yeah, at least this one that we saw was very good.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tangi is the only one who got 2 games from, let's say, the Chinese, because European win the other 3 games, but those 3 games are against Southeastern Asia. They are not Chinese. So yeah, Tangi got the two games against Chinese pros.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember last year our team got in total 5 games as well. Yeah. So that's basically where we are at. And I remember there are 30 teams total at League C, and we are 29. We are above Southeastern Asia. Yeah. So yeah, we are definitely not competitive. If there's Chinese League D, probably we can compete better. But there's no League D. I've never heard about League D.
Yeah, League D is Europe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So we are not very competitive there. That's just the case.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think last year when we talked about the Chinese C League, because we have many viewers from North America, we were actually talking about maybe North American can talk to the Chinese, and also you can organize a team to play the Chinese C League as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and a few North American pros. Yeah.
I mean, you can organize your own team.
Yeah.
Organize a North American team. Yeah.
And I agree. North Americans will probably win more.
You may win more. I only say you may, because I know that the argument is North American pros are better than EGF pro. That might be true.
And at least the style will be like similar.
The problem is you are still facing to the Chinese. You may say the gap is not as big, but if there's a gap, eventually you still lose. So I will only say you may win more. But first, I think North American Go Association, if there's any organization like that, should talk to the Chinese. I'm pretty sure they will be happy to actually have a North American team. Yes, but first let's say first you need to talk. In Europe, we can have a team. There's a Southeast Asian team. There can also be a North American team.
With current political climate, Chinese Beijing Association has no incentive to include North America.
Well, this one has anything to do with politics. I'm not sure because from this sense, the European Union is not in a good page with Chinese either. I'm not sure if that can affect. I'm pretty sure talking about Go, if you talk to the Chinese Go Association, they wouldn't say no. At least they were gonna say this is something we can think about and let's try to make it work. They were gonna speak like that. Maybe eventually, for some reason, for example, you have mentioned the political atmosphere, so it eventually because some obstacle it doesn't work, but they will gonna try to make it work. I'm sure. Yeah.
You can say an NA amateur can already beat a Chinese pro. Added Europe team as part of Silk Road initiative. Which association is quite chill. Yeah, so just ask. But yeah,
right. I guess that's pretty much everything.
The secret is to find a weak one.
Yeah, well, there's more because you've talked about this. I have also beaten Chinese pro before. The problem is in a real tournament, serious game.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah.
So but we were already talking about this last year. I hope we can see a North American team there as well. Yeah, but the difference is if your Go Association is not trying it, then of course nothing will happen. You need to try. Yeah, I think here for us is I think Martin and probably Li Ting did some work with the Chinese Go Association, so to pave the way. There's some work has to be done here.
The work.
I understand what it is roughly means, but why we are talking about that, I don't know. Okay, but I guess I will leave the ground to Miko.
Yeah. So yes, next week is still going to be a stream, and then the question is, do we have a stream week after that? Because it's like one day before we go.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. But at least next week.
Yeah, at least next week.
And if it's this quiet, I guess like it's not better like just one day before Congress. So we might skip it if like for example next week is also quiet. So.
Yeah. But I just want to remind next week. Yeah. Very likely our tournament, the content will be those tournaments still.
Yeah, because we have plenty of content. That's Open, Hamburg, Monkey Jump, and Vienna Open, and this Chinese League. So yeah, a lot. Everything has to do with the politics, maybe soon enough.
Yeah, well, now this word that might be true. This word.
Yeah.
Rather difficult to recognize.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So.
Yeah. So. Meanwhile, you can join to Discord and check the NGD and YouTube. I'm going to post this stream the latest Sunday. It goes there, and you can see the shorts and stuff like that also. What did Gay say? We might have a flight on Friday. At Finnair, I hope mine won't be cancelled either because like mine is also Finnair. So
mine too. We all take Finnair.
Yeah, so hopefully we get there and hopefully we also get back. You never know about Finnair now. They have had like that fight over some money for some time now. So.
Yeah, but okay, on that part we cannot really control. Let's hope everything will be fine. We can only hope.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week and I guess that was it. Let's go to see if there's anyone to raid.
Oh, plenty.
I wonder if Chen Mike will be in this European Congress.
He will probably be in the American one, and I doubt. I probably not. I haven't seen his name.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen his name. Yeah.
We go there, we go there. I guess we could go to Chiang because we haven't been there for a long
Okay.
time. Or Pampang?
Yeah, you don't go there? I'm just wondering. Just
I
wondering.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm just wondering because
Well,
often you gonna choose there.
Yeah. Well, let's go to Chiang Mai anyway.
Okay, sure.
Like does that feel like that?
He's doing what? Go Congress Masters game review. Okay.
Because they have already that going on.
I don't think so. No.
Or
No, I don't know what it exactly it is.
Oh, that worked this time. That we picked it that way.
I see.
Nice.
Okay.
But okay, yeah. So see you guys in a week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.